Hey guys, it is Kevin here in Japan, BusanKevin, Jland Kevin of the Just Japan podcast. And I wanted to make a video today talking about vlogger's block. So I wanted to put out a video today here on the BusanKevin channel, and I was out with my family downtown today in Kobe here in Japan doing some different things, and I had my GoPro with me, I had my iPhone with me and all that stuff. Just didn't seem like anything I wanted to film, even though there's a lot of stuff around. So then I get home and we go to the supermarket and stuff, and a very, very interesting thing happened. But I want to say that for my podcast, which I'm recording a new episode tonight, so I wanted to say that story for the podcast and not share it here in video form. Very cool story about weirdos in Japan, so you can listen to that in the podcast, episode number 33. But yeah, so then I wanted to make a video about something. And I went out for a walk. I couldn't think of anything to talk about. And this happens, I'm like, I can't think of anything to talk about, but I want to make a video. And this is something that, if you're in YouTube, like new to YouTube, or if you're not new to YouTube, actually, I think it probably happens more with people who've been around the block more than a few times. You know, you want to put consistent content out there. You want to put videos every day, maybe if you're like me, a couple of times a week on BusanKevin if I can. And by the way, my kids, they're just inside here. Look at them. They're watching TV. They wonder what Daddy's doing outside. What's he doing out there? Yeah, so, you want to put out regular content because, really, if you're a blogger, you're a podcast, or you're a YouTuber, one of the ways to kind of, once you start gathering a following, gaining a following, and you want to get the momentum going, to continue that following, to grow that following, the growth, you really need to put out regular content. What happens, just like you've heard the term writer's block with people who are writers, they have trouble, so there's nothing, they don't know what to write about. Bloggers suffer from that, especially, bloggers are trying to, put out like daily content. And that happens with video bloggers. Sometimes you just don't know what to talk about, or you don't know, even if you're a really interesting person who has tons of interesting stories, you're really dynamic, or you live in a very interesting place, sometimes it's hard to just come up with something, come up with an idea. Yeah, so I had that problem today. And the funny thing is I put a message on my Facebook page. I said, hey, I'm suffering from vlogger's block. I have no idea what to write about. What to vlog about. And Ron in Toronto, or outside of Toronto. You in Toronto? He said, hey, there's your topic. Do a vlog about writer's block, or vlogger's block. So here I am. I think for me in the past, there's no magic pill to just kind of snap out of that. I think just it happens, so I'm kind of more of a spontaneous guy. I tend to I think of something, I pull out the camera and I film and talk about it, or I'm just going somewhere and then I see something very cool, so I capture it on film. But yeah, so there it is, vlogger's block. If you're going to be a video blogger, it will be something you will suffer from. It's like any writer out there, you're going to suffer from writer's block from time to time. It just happens. It's inevitable. By the way, it's a holiday Monday right now. It's Grandparents' Day here in Japan. So it's Monday and it's a holiday. So I've enjoyed a very casual day with my family, just a very relaxing day. Went and bought some school supplies for my classes tomorrow, this week. And yeah, and now I'm having a cold beverage before I head inside and make dinner for the family. It's chahan tonight, guys. That's right, Chinese fried rice. Lots of vegetables. There's my little girl inside. Ain't she cute? She just learned how to walk. Sitting in her little chair. I guess by sitting in a chair, she's not really demonstrating her ability to walk, huh? Funny how that works. Yeah, so I'm going to be recording episode number 33 of the Just Japan podcast tonight. I'm going to be bringing on my friend, Jim Mully. He's back on again. He's a reoccurring guest because he's so awesome. He's such a great storyteller. And I've got another great one, another guest lined up for next weekend for an interview for episode number 34. So it's good stuff, guys. And we're going to be talking tonight about weirdness in Japan and weird tales, and talking about weird people. And we're also going to talk about dealing with being a long-term foreigner when good people leave, and how you cope with that, because it happens often. So there you go. So the links are in the description box below, how you can listen to the podcast, and iTunes. You can download, subscribe on iTunes, Stitcher, or in SoundCloud too. as of episode number 30, 31, 32, those 3 are all on SoundCloud. And from now on, every time I upload an episode, it's going to be on Stitcher, it's going to be on iTunes, and on SoundCloud. And the SoundCloud actually will be, that's right in the show notes at BusanKevin.com. So you go to BusanKevin.com, that's kind of like the main hub of the podcast. Everything's right there. All right, guys. Take care. Again, check all the links below. Also to my Twitter and my Facebook. And if you like the video, subscribe to the channel. I'm so happy you guys are watching. I always appreciate you guys watching, leaving comments below. That's really awesome. And that's it for Kevin here in Japan. And I'll be talking to you soon.